also have Professor Abhay Karandikar, Director IIT Kanpur here. Maybe I would like to request him to say a few words about that.
I think good morning and welcome all of you. My apologies for being late here. But first of all, I think I would like to welcome Sudhakar Keshavan, who has been a great supporter for such initiatives. We have established Chandrakanta Keshavan Center for energy policy and climate solutions with his generous contribution. We are have taken this very ambitious task of making IIT Kanpur carbon neutral in the next few years. Under this program, we have taken like several initiatives. Ashish will elaborate on that. This sort of workshop is meant to brainstorm several ideas so that we can refine some of them into our initiatives. Making IIT Kanpur carbon neutral, we believe, will showcase that for other institutions and organizations to emulate and follow this, so that we can have some kind of a template which can be then replicated. And obviously for IIT Kanpur itself is a big campus spread around 1100 acres, and therefore we can begin small even on this campus, and then that can become as a template for the entire campus, and finally we would like it to be a template for even other institutions and organizations that I mentioned. So I'm very delighted that several of you from other institutions and organizations who are doing a very pioneering work in this area have assembled here, and we would really like to get your thoughts and views on this, how we can take this journey of making IIT Kanpur carbon neutral ahead. So I would really welcome your suggestions on this. Praveen has been working on this 14 trees. Praveen Bhagwat is our distinguished alumnus, a long-time friend, and I have visited his site, and I think if you want to really experience what he has done, then mere listening to his presentation will not be enough. Actually, I strongly urge you that visit his site, and that will really be an eye-opener for you. I mean, in fact, this presentation is just 1% of what he has done and accomplished. Because I have seen all his presentations and videos, and I have seen the work on the ground, and I can actually tell you that till now, he has not been able to get a creative person who will translate his work into the presentations and the videos. That is yet to come. So I really strongly urge you to visit the site to see the real impact that it has created and is likely to create, and has created a kind of template for the ecological sustenance of this country. I think what is really needed is that if institutions like IITs and all of you who have interest in environment and also are technologists and engineers by profession and by training, bring technological solutions to take this journey forward, so that it just doesn't remain limited to planting the trees, but becomes a technologically sustainable activity and in general improve both livelihood and quality of life. So I think that is really very important, and we should be, as an engineering and technology institute, we should be really thinking of such advanced technological solutions that can help in these directions. In the last 2 years, IIT Kanpur has taken several efforts. I just mentioned, Chandrakanta Keshavan Center. We have established a Department of Sustainable Energy Engineering, and we have just begun the master's program of this department from this academic year onwards. And under that department, we have a roadmap that maybe we can start in next few years an undergraduate program also in sustainable energy engineering. Right now, the focus is sustainable energy, but over the years, I think we would really like to make it sustainable engineering itself, not just limited to energy, but bring in other aspects like water and so on, and see that how we can in general make a difference to the aspect of sustainable energy, sustainable engineering and sustainable technology development. But we have just begun with sustainable energy, but obviously I think that is should be the long-term roadmap. We have large number of faculty members who are working in different departments like mechanical and chemistry and chemical engineering and electrical engineering who are collaborating with this. We have discussed several times with Sudhakar on this, and not only I think doing things, as I mentioned, that making IIT Kanpur carbon neutral is important, but we would like to make both an impact at the national level, and to make that impact it is important that we bring in policy changes at the government level as well. And therefore we would like this center and the department in general to focus on energy policy issues as well. In fact, we have a faculty member who works in this area, and there are faculty members who are working in humanities and social sciences department and industrial management and engineering, and we would really like to leverage the expertise of all these, and including external faculty members to work on issues related to policy in sustainable technology, and make IIT Kanpur as a sort of a resource center for contributing to the national and global policy initiatives. So I think that is our long-term vision, and we would, I'm really grateful that all of you have assembled here. October, Ashish has organized this event in October. Usually October and November are very pleasant months in Kanpur to visit. This is the time when one should visit Kanpur. Unfortunately, it has been raining like since last 1 week, rains in Mumbai monsoon. It never rains also here like this. But nevertheless, I think it is good to have this workshop, and I would suggest that we can sort of create a kind of a think tank where you can be involved on a more long-term basis, and not just being limited to today's discussion only. So I would really like that you get engaged with our center, and as well as the department in particular, and with IIT Kanpur of course in general, and see that with your help how we can take this initiative of making IIT Kanpur carbon neutral as a template which can be replicated. So thank you once again for making this happen, and I welcome you all.
Thank you very much, Professor Karandikar, for taking time out. I know he's very busy right now. He had his daughter's wedding just a day ago, and thank you so much for your time.